This segment is sponsored by Bariendo. Obesity is an issue that hits close to home. According to DC Health, over half of all adults in Washington, D.C. are either overweight or obese. But there's an exciting new option for folks looking to lose weight and get their health back on track. Here to explain is Dr. Janice Laster, a weight loss physician with Bariendo. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. All right. Tell us what ESG stomach tightening is.
So it's an amazing procedure. It's not liposuction, it's not surgery. It's a non-invasive procedure that is done endoscopically, which means through the mouth. It takes about an hour. You come into the office, you get general anesthesia, you go home the same day. So it's an amazing procedure that shrinks the size of the stomach, which helps you to stay full longer, but also helps you to stay satiated for a longer period of time as well.
Okay, it sounds easy. It sounds, non-invasive. It's not surgery. You said in and out in an hour?
The procedure takes about an hour.
Wow.
Sometimes, depending on the size of the stomach, sometimes it can maybe take a little longer, but usually about an hour. And then the patients recover afterwards and they go home.
Wow.
Same day.
Okay, that's amazing. I know Bariendo's patients have had some really great success stories. Tell us about Nicole.
Nicole has done amazing. With Bariendo, on average, we see about 20% total body weight loss per patient. And that means if a patient weighs about 200 pounds, then they would get to about 160 pounds or even more. In Nicole's case, she lost 100 pounds, which is far more than we typically see, but it's also a testament of what happens when someone follows up and really plays along with our program and has consistency. We do a lot of follow-up, which is a huge part to help patients in that lifestyle change.
Yeah, and that's life-changing.
Yes.
100 pounds is life-changing.
The beautiful thing for her is the thing that really made her make the changes, this history. She had a new diagnosis of prediabetes, which was really an eye-opener for her because it's something she'd struggled with her entire life. And a lot of patients will tell us they've yo-yoed with the same 15, 20 pounds that they gain and lose, gain and lose. And for her, when she had that new diagnosis, it was like, okay, now I have to change. And it was great because now she's lost the weight, she's built that confidence back, and the best part is no longer has prediabetes.
Yes, that medical
so
profile is improved. That's amazing.
Yes.
Now, how exactly does it work? For someone who's listening and they're thinking, this might be for me, walk us through exactly how it works.
Yes. So patients will come in, they'll speak with the anesthesiologist. You are put to sleep so you don't feel or remember anything. We use an endoscopic procedure, meaning we go through your mouth, and we're suturing the stomach to make it smaller. So sutures are on the inside, not the outside, so you don't wake up with any scars or incisions. You wake up, you recover, and then you go home. Let's say it's on the Friday that you come in, you take it easy over the weekend. You may have a little bit of nausea or abdominal discomfort. We let you recover over the weekend, and then patients are able to go back to work maybe Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, wow. That's phenomenal. There's a lot of new medications on the market now, the GLP-1s, for example. How does this compare?
Awesome. We love GLP-1s, and we use those as well because we know weight loss is different for every single patient, and everyone needs a little bit something different. But this differs in that the GLP-1s are a weekly injectable, and in many patients, they may need them for the rest of their lives. But this procedure means you come in, you have this procedure, and then you're done. It's one and done. There's no weekly injections, there's no incisions or complications from surgery, just one and done with a much lower complication profile, which is about 2%.
Wow, so these are not used in conjunction. Patients come in and they're either profiled to try this or to try this?
And like we said, because every patient is so different, some patients may do both, but a lot of patients only have the procedure.
Wonderful. Wow. Thank you for sharing. Where can people learn more information?
You can learn more information at bariendo.com.
Okay. Thank you so much for being here and for walking us through that. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. You can learn more by going to bariendo.com.